Okay, so it's me, Phoebe. I'm here with Jeremy Faked.
Oh, you got it right.
Yeah, thank you. We're here having lunch after our super duper intense warm up.
I hate you.
So, first question, how did you feel connecting your breast when lying on the floor in your X?
It was pretty weird at first because I never had to focus on my breath for anything, especially since I wouldn't exactly call myself a dancer, so I have no experience in this, and honestly, I had no clue what you meant at first.
That's okay, that's okay. When we started to move to our right and left side, expanding outward, what are some thoughts that went through your head?
The first couple of times we did it, I literally just had to watch you and try to mimic it because I had no idea what I was doing it or if I was doing it correctly.
Okay. But like, once we did it a couple times, did you and you had the movement down kind of, did you feel a difference at all?
When I got the moves down in theory, like what I was supposed to do, it was still really hard to extend out and keep my balance because, again, it's pretty obvious I don't dance.
So, how did focusing on your right and left side of the body feel for you?
That part was really simple, other than the fact I was trying to figure out, all right, am I copying her movements? I just didn't know exactly what kind of movement you wanted.
That's okay because I didn't really specify what movement I wanted. I just wanted to see what you would come up with, and it was pretty decent, so don't sell yourself short. When we started to explore the lower levels, like the floor, what are some thoughts that came up?
Fuck. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Thoughts going through my head. I was pretty lost there.
Yeah, it's okay. Did it get better as we moved up to the higher levels, like mid-level and high level, or?
Yeah, definitely. Once I got more comfortable and whatnot, I got pretty bad knees. The whole thing was kind of uncomfortable, but I was just super uncomfortable in general and moving in a way that isn't your social bar dancing, line dancing or anything like that, because I'm not very good at it. Pretty much the whole thing was I'm having fun.
So then we started to walk around the space, and we picked up the pace of the walks, and then we started prancing, or running, as you like to call it. You don't like that word. You were just kind of stumbling, though. What are some things that stood out to you during that?
Once we got to that point, I was actually pretty surprised how sweaty I was because I didn't realize how much work I was doing. But it was pretty interesting after a while when you told me to run and walk in different directions, backwards and sideways. It got a little more interesting. I'm as much of a runner as I am a dancer.
Yeah, So after we ran around a bit and you got even more sweaty, I led you through a series of yoga-like stretching. How do you think that went for you?
Just like running, I'm as much of a yoga guy as I am a runner. It was that we held some of the positions for a pretty long time, which I know is kind of like the yoga thing, but even that was hard because it was, you consider that a warm-up. It felt like death to me.
Yeah.
But at least you got a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, I was laughing pretty hard. Yeah, you're right. How did you feel at the end of the warm-up, though?
I feel like maybe I need to visit my local gym a little bit more, if that's what you dancers consider a warm-up.
All right. Would you do this kind of thing again?
Not unless you ask me.
Okay.